Alright, in this video let's add support for more kinds of white space. So that's completely wrong. But let's say we have a tab character. Let's actually see how it would work beforehand. So we have a tab, and then it will just return an error. But now, if we oops. So we have to say like so. Now it should just ignore it in the correct way. So that's that. What if we have empty lines? So we cannot really test that now, because if we press enter, it's just end of file. So let's just imagine that we could do that. So if we get a new line, what do we want to do? We want to advance, and we want to say this global tokenizer guy should it's just line, should increment the line number by 1. And then we have to look at the next one. However, what if we are at the end? So this code we cannot really test right now, because if we go over and look at the main, we'd have to read in a file, right? And if we go and look here, it kind of doesn't do anything yet when we try to read a file. But this should be more or less correct, and it will get a lot of testing anyway later on. So another thing that would be nice to do is to handle comments. So what we can do is, let's say, handle white space, handle new lines. Actually, there is something a bit wrong here, because what if we have white space on the new line, i.e. indentation? So perhaps we do need to put it here. And then we need like an extra check here. If it's this specific case, then we can increment the line number, and otherwise it is the same. So let's make some handling for comments now. So if the current character is not a backslash, but a forward slash, then we should advance. This comment handling should be below. Maybe it should be the last thing we do. Or you know what? We can make it a bit simpler, I think. So I don't want to consume it, so I'm not gonna advance, but I do want to like peek next. But that is also a dangerous operation. Let's not overcomplicate it. Let's just say if tokenizer pointer is less than tokenizer source length of that -1, then it's okay to pick next. And if that guy is also a /, then it's a comment. And then we need to skip. So then let's advance. Consume first /. And now for as long as we're not at the end and the current character is not a new line, then we gotta do some stuff. But first, let's make sure the current character is updated. So we're not at the end, which means we can advance. And maybe we can do this. We advance. If we are at the end, we end up here. Then we go here. That's if we're at the end. So I guess we have to have another check. Maybe it's even simpler if we do this. So we eat the character, and if we're at the end, do that. As we look at the next one, finally we reach a new line. Then we can do this. Actually, maybe we... How about we have a comment? Nah. Maybe not. I just want to skip comments, just like they were not there. I don't want to tokenize them or anything. So anyway, this should be correct. If we're at the end, tokenize, make an inner file token. My problem is after I have consumed the comment, I want to go back up here and consume white space. So how do we do that? If a comment was a token, it would be easy. We just return the comment. Because that would exit out of the function. Otherwise we can abstract this out. Maybe we do that, skip white space, and then because it can skip things, we have to remember to make sure it's updated. So skip white space. And we're gonna need the current, maybe not, so let's just put that there. Then let's again skip white space. And once we're done, we can do that. Right, this one has to have okay, we don't want to return anything. Let's just do this, and but then this one has to be up here. And potentially, yeah, we're at the end. Okay. Now I think it's gonna confuse matters even more. So this will just skip all the white space. Now, then we have to check again. So I really want to put that here. But then when we skip, we have to remember to, every time we skip white space, have to do something like that. That seems to work. That still seems to work. We can add a comment, and it is just completely ignored. Fantastic. All right, I think that's gonna do it for this video. So I'll see you in the next one.